There we go. I think we are live. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. Happy Wednesday. Christian, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. A-okay. Hello,
Awesome.
everybody.
Welcome to Late Night Crafts and Laughs with
Yes, I,
Anne and Rachel. We are,
now I can hear you. Yeah.
the, thank goodness, we were having technical difficulties just before we went on because I left that to the last minute. And then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, Murphy's Law gets you every time. The
Always,
times that,
always. Our technical people are like working tirelessly in the background
exactly, yeah,
because
the work.
we are on air.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'm just getting my iPad set up. Hold on.
I want to say hi to everybody. Auntie
Sure.
Catherine, hello. Norma,
Hi, Norma.
Henrietta, Mimi, and Bevs. How are you guys doing?
What's new? What's new?
What's new? What's happening? What's going on? This is what I'm working. So
Um,
we are using the same uh sketch, right, Rach?
yes,
Is what it's
and I
called,
can't
sketch.
show the sketch because um the sketch is on my iPhone. Are you able to
I
show a
did
picture
draw
of
the
it?
sketch. Let me show. Well, it's not like the best, most professional, but this is the sketch. This is what we're working with, and I think it's Moj from Mojo Monday.
Yes, it's a Mojo Monday sketch. I just love using card sketches when I am looking for something for inspiration, especially when I haven't been in my craft room in over a week. And
And these are the measurements if you're interested. The base, as usual, is like 4 by 5 1/4. This tall one right here is 4 by 1 3/4. This one is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. The strip is 4 by 1 1/2, and then the circle is 2 1/2. So I'm die cutting the circle scallop right now. It's been so long since I've used a scallop, honestly.
I forgot how much I love scallops. I don't know. I just really like
I
scallops.
do love scallops. I That was like the biggest thing, remember?
That's why
And
I got these.
initially that's how the dyes came out. It's
Yes,
just
that's why I got the Spellbinders dies
nesting.
when they were so,
Spellbinders
you know,
had the monopoly of the market.
yes, and they were so pricey, but it was an
And they
investment.
were like a
Worth
different
it.
color. It's like copper, right? I still
Yes,
have mine.
I have the copper ones. Yep,
Yep, I
and they're
still
still
have
different
mine. And they were
colors. Like
expensive.
they were super expensive. I remember, like here in Canada, they were probably like almost like $40 to $50, and that was probably like 15, 16 years ago, I'm guessing. Maybe not quite 13. Anyways, it was before my son was born. So that's like, it's before children and after children. But
But you
they
still
were,
have them though.
I still have them. They were copper. But what I did was, like, because your crafting stuff in the US is so much cheaper
Mm-hmm.
than it is um, here in Canada. I remember
Mm-hmm.
going to Joann's in Bellingham, and you could still use a coupon on Spellbinders dies. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I slowly stocked up on my um,
Oh,
Spellbinders dies. Actually, they maybe, yeah, I would say like 15 to 16 years old, or 14, because I'm just thinking I remember
in
going like,
Canada.
and I remember going on a Seattle trip with my husband for like November long weekend and getting some
I can't
then.
hear Rachel.
So, you know how you were saying how you can remember like a story based on what you were listening to? You were sharing that
Yeah.
tidbit. I feel like I can do that with some of my scrap stash. I can tell you like especially if it was something that I picked up on a trip, the the exact trip and the exact location where I had picked them up at.
That's amazing.
So,
I love yours. How come yours has like better like scallops? Mine is not the best. Let me find a better, because I
well,
didn't go
actually,
deep in my scraps. This is my basic shapes. Let me
oh
see if
yes,
I
I have
have.
a basic shapes one too.
better.
I think it's. I wonder if it's just like, oh, look at it, and you have it all crickified.
Huh?
You have it all crickified.
Crickified.
Is that a word?
Look at all
Crickified.
these like old spellbinders. Remember
Oh, look
these?
at that.
And they're still in like magnet. I did use magnet before.
Yes, I've
I
been
think we
sort of,
all did.
but it gets
The
so
only
heavy.
dice that's in magnets
It
for
gets so
me,
heavy on your shelf.
it is very heavy. Are these? Oh, this is so cute. I think it's not very. Yeah, the only ones that's in magnet for me when it comes to die sets are the basic because they nestle and you want to be able to find the right size.
I like the nestling, but I've been reorganizing my dies. That's why I haven't been crafting as much because I'm kind of on a somewhat organization trend and destashing. I do still like some of my sentiments on the magnetic die so that you can like the words and the what do you call it? Outline are all together.
Yeah.
Some of them I've put into a bag, just all thrown in there. But I do like them when you can see them like this too.
Finally found that book. Oh my god, I've been looking all over for that. I thought I
Which book?
lost that book.
What book?
I'm gonna make like a project using this book, guys. The mini album.
Oh, where? Oh, I missed it.
This
Oh,
book one.
oh, cute.
I'm excited. Okay,
Was that
so
in your
I'm gonna.
basic shapes?
Yeah, it's in my basic shapes because all my basic shapes hold all my nesting dies.
Oh,
So if there's any kind of nesting, at least I know, regardless of what it is,
right.
it's gonna be in my basic. That was my indicator.
Nesting. Auntie Catherine was asking about nesting dies. Nesting dies just means that like they're shapes that can go in and in and in and in and in. Right?
Yeah, the graduated size. Hi,
Yes.
Eve. Happy birthday, Eve.
Happy birthday.
It was Eve's birthday, you guys. I remember this is from my favorite things. Oh my God, it was so expensive. It's like $30 or something. Crazy. Oh, and then paper tray ink was the first one.
See,
I
paper tray
remember
ink.
in the entire industry, I think paper tray ink
I
was
remember
the
paper
first
tray ink.
company who had coordinating dies for their stamps.
But you could only like they didn't ship to Canada. So I never got any paper tray ink dies.
Oh, they didn't ship to Canada?
Nope, they did not.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I remember like seeing all these people starting to use dyes and stuff, but not joining that bandwagon because it wasn't an option. Oh.
What is it called, Rach? Is it nesting?
Nesting? Yeah, NESTI.
It's nesting dies, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. Yes, it is nesting dies.
Yeah, that's right. That is correct. I'm just looking for
Nesting is like the different sizes.
corner rounder. See, I'm craft. Whoops. Now you can see my messy space down there. My phone.
That's so pretty. Oh my God. You chose like amazing, amazing coordinated cardstock.
It was.
Okay, I'm gonna go for
Where the
go
heck
for
did I?
I'm gonna go for 4.
Where did I put my? I reorganized things, so now I can't find where I put my corner rounder. Oh,
You
there.
can borrow mine.
Yes, I'll borrow yours. I don't know if this is going to be the right. Where did I put all the pieces?
What are you guys doing right now?
There.
You guys.
Yes. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
How are you feeling? Christian said
Yeah,
you were
Deb. Are you
sick.
feeling better? How is you coming along with your recovery? Oh, Angie's here. Hi, Angie. We're
Hi.
making Mother's Day cards, actually.
Well, and I thought I would try I'm using the Miss Kate Love You paper, which I guess was meant to be a Valentine's Day collection.
Mhm.
But my goal for myself today was to try and use it to make some Mother's Day cards.
What did I cut here? The height is 5. The height is 5 1/4.
Yeah, because that's for the pattern paper, right? Because usually a standard
Oh,
size
I cut it
A2
at five and
card
a half, and I'm like, why is
is
this
four
so
and a
weird?
quarter by 5.5.
Okay, I'm gonna recut mine because I cut mine as 5 1/2. I love having this small one. I love the guillotine cutters. It's my favorite.
I don't have I have a smaller one for your desk, but what I notice about yours compared to what mine is yours has a wider measurement across the top. Mine is the thicker one, and I find sometimes it doesn't have it's not long enough. Because yours goes past 5, right?
Yeah, mine is 12.
This little one that you're using?
Oh, this little one is up to 6.
Yeah, see, this only goes up to 5. I feel like
Yikes.
it's always an inch too
That
short.
sucks. That
Yeah,
inch is vital.
yes, it is. Because especially when you're using like 6x6 paper pads and stuff, right?
Absolutely.
So, don't buy the Fiskars one.
Do not. Only We Are Memory Keepers. We Are Memory Keepers is the best.
They do have the best tools, really. We're
They're
not
so
endorsed
good.
by them or anything. It's just
So
we
this
just like.
is my kind of layout. I love your layout. You're so fast, Rach. You're like beep 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 beep. Done.
I don't know. I just I love sketches, especially if
Yes,
I haven't
sketches are
crafted in
your
a little bit
jam.
and I need to get like going again. Um, to get my crafty vibe going on again, or mojo, whatever it's called. I just
Mm-hmm.
find a sketch will help me do that.
What do you think of mine? Is this okay?
Let's see.
Is that okay? I feel like the green is a little bit
Yeah,
harsh.
I don't know if the green's working.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that. That's easy. That's easy to mitigate. It's not working out and it's not working out for me. That's why I'm like, there's something wrong. So I couldn't proceed.
Yeah, it's just funny. Sketches work great when you have a collection. So you can
Oh yeah.
coordinate everything rather than pulling
Oh,
everything.
this is cute. The yellow would be cute. Okay, I'm gonna get the yellow. That is cute. And it's so much fun, like very fulfilling to be able to use it all.
Yes. Well, these 3 cards, to be honest, are being made with scraps left over from some of the projects that I did. And then this particular sketch would work really well with a 6x6
2
paper
1/4.
pad collection.
Okay, I'm gonna cut again.
This had a shadow, but the shadow wasn't working for me, so I did it without the shadow.
Whoa, whoa! You were able to cut the Happy Mother's Day so quick, Rach.
I had it before we went live. I had it all ready to go.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Yeah.
I started prepping mine because I didn't know what I was gonna do, and Rachel's like, "We're making cards," and I'm like, "Okay," and that was like 9:10. I'm like, "Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's go."
Well, I've only prepped 3. I'm trying to decide if this is going to need like some little hearts here or some little jemmies and then maybe some flowers here. For now, I have the basic design. I'm just going to go with it. See what comes. Debbie says she's feeling good. Everybody wants to know how you're feeling. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling better. I was able to go to work 4 days.
That's a lot.
So
row?
yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit more, like more shifts so
Uh-huh.
that, I'm trying to compensate for the COVID hours that I missed,
Oh,
essentially.
yes.
I missed a lot. I missed so many days.
But it's not
Just
like you
one
were
in the
just
corner.
pretending. You were super sick and you still have like it sounds like your voice isn't back to normal.
I mean, it's coming back. It's coming back, which is great. I'm I'm not like 100% my voice, but it's still better than my manly COVID voice.
Yes.
So people, when I came back to work this weekend, they're like, "Well, we thought you like quit or something." And I'm like, "Bro, no, this is where I'm gonna die." I'm like, I got COVID. So everybody's like, "Oh, okay, no more questions for you." I do sound much better, and I'm not coughing every time because I was teaching. I was teaching about, like patient communication, and we're trying to improve customer satisfaction in our hospital. So
Uh-huh.
that's the training that I was doing with the staff. And so
You don't
I
want
was
to
like
have coughing a
nonstop
part of your
talking.
protocols.
Huh?
You don't want to have coughing as part of your protocols.
Oh, absolutely. Like, no, no, no. I don't want to be coughing on anybody. So I think I like the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow's better.
The yellow is good, huh?
Yeah.
So I do have a Mother's Day die from Scrap Diva Designs. This would be so cute if it was stitched.
Well, I was thinking about that too.
Like that would be ideally the best.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, we want to figure out how many cards do we produce in an hour. So let's see what we're gonna come up with. And then we'll do the fabulosity later.
Fabulous.
Fabulosification. How's that? How's that? Okay, so are they all corner rounded?
That
No,
just that
that one piece,
skinny
right?
piece, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Which is funny, 'cause it's the small one
I
that
know
we
it's weird. I should have used the stripes. Would the stripes be great? The stripes would be cute also. And then this would be here.
I thought about using does everybody still have your embossing folders to do the white? But I'm just keeping it plain for this batch. This die came with a shadow, but I feel like the shadow's too big.
Oh, it is. I don't like it when that happens.
Like I just does nothing for the card. If I use that instead, right? It could be like
Hmm.
the color I chose, but I just feel like that looks so much better.
I want to stamp. Actually, I've been thinking about stamping,
Oh, it's funny
honestly.
because I pulled the Doodlebug Hello Again stamps because it has a
Yeah.
really cute vase with flowers and
Yeah,
the
that'd be
envelope
cute.
and the jar with hearts. I just thought that was really cute.
Let me see. What are we?
I need another
Is there
card
Mother's
base.
Day here? Thank you very much. Happy Valentine's sympathy. Merriest Christmas. Nope. I have a teacher, but no
See, like
Mother's
this,
Day.
I can't cut this at 5.5.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So I just
That's
feel
the
like
suckiest of all.
it's just use. I feel like it's useless, and I got gypped.
That's sucky, suck. I've never tried this before, this stamp, so we will experiment. I just want to make a prototype and then have the prototype with me to look at. You know what I mean?
Well, what's nice about a sketch too is that you can, like, I can make this. Oh, my iPad just went dead. What else is new? you can use this sketch and have like a ton of batch Mother's Day cards to sell if you want, but they all look different because it's how they're decorated
The
and
paper.
the paper that you use and the embellishments that you use, like maybe using a stamp on the circle instead of a
Mhm. This is gonna be my prototype. I just want to get a prototype going. So I have something to kind of like guide me. And
that's
then I can start factory working. Let's find some flowers. I want to put some flowers because that would be so gorgeous. Especially for Mother's Day, you know?
yeah, or butterflies. I like butterflies too.
Ooh, butterflies. Yes, you
Oh,
love butterflies a lot.
I do.
Don't
I
forget
like
to use the butterfly that I gave you.
No, I know. I was just when I was looking for my the stamp set, the Doodlebug stamp set, I came across the butterflies. I'm like, oh gosh, I want to use that. So we'll see. Maybe the next part
Auntie
we'll just make
Catherine
it
said for a while, I wondered if Christian and Rachel had fallen out. I thought maybe they were fighting about which Doodlebug collection is the cutest.
better.
No, it's our health
No,
problems,
yes, health,
flu
and then
season.
yes,
Oh my
kids being
God.
sick.
Oh
You know, you get
gosh.
run down.
Voice, no voice. Oh my God. Coughing on. It's embarrassing. But we're
And
back
it's
in
report
business,
card
guys.
time for me.
Back in the business.
So no, no
Back in the
falling.
groove of the business. Hopefully,
Oh, that's a
nobody gets
cute
sick
stamp
anymore.
set.
What?
I like that stamp.
You do?
I do.
Thanks. It's all right. It's okay. I do like, look how pretty it is with the floral kind of magically being there. That's gorge. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeosity.
You know what? I can relate, Auntie Catherine. At times, sometimes Christian and I will be crafting, and I am talking about my what's on my desk. Like she can see from the computer screen, you know, because when we craft,
Mm-hmm.
we set up the tech so that we can like it's like we're sitting across from each other at a table,
Like cropping,
craft at a crop, and
virtual
then I'll be
crop.
like talking about like she can see what's on my desk because you you just forget that you know you're not in
You're
the same
far, far away.
you're not in the same country or the same craft room. I've done that
So
quite a few
funny.
times.
Exactly. Rach, remember this die that I made you buy?
Which one?
The mama elephant.
Yes.
Remember this die that we made together?
Yes.
We
And you
have to
talked
do
me
this
off the
again
ledge when I thought I had
in
lost the
celebration.
puzzle
Oh
piece.
my gosh, that was like COVID days, bro.
That was COVID. That was
Remember
totally
COVID
COVID.
days? Oh my gosh, COVID days were never ending crafty days.
Yes. I think sometimes we're still trying to keep at that pace.
Oh yeah. Yes, the boba. I love this die so much. It is so cute. And then the stamps that coordinate is absolutely adorable. You
Oh,
cannot
how many?
find.
Um, too many to count. Come on, what's everybody's record here?
How
No,
many
the Mama
dies has
Elephant.
Christian made you buy? A lot.
I would say the Mama Elephant one though was the very first one.
First, the
Yes,
very first, and I'm like, Rach, this is the most important die ever.
yes, because that was just as we were like that was just as it was in May, and we started crafting with each other in like wasn't it like March or something, like April? So that it was May. She was crafting. She was doing a late night, like
Oh my God.
super
I
late,
waited for the release because that was like, damn,
and it was
this
like a
has to be part
super
of my life.
late um live because when Christian first started, she didn't
Yes.
have she just went on in the wee hours of the morning. But because it
Like
was
2 in the
cold
morning.
and we were all stressed, I was sitting there with some other crafters, like 5 or 6 of us, just chit chatting.
Yes, it was like, and Henrietta was there. Henrietta was one of the first. It was like wee hours in the morning. Anastasia too. I had
And we
like
just
3 people watching during my first live.
yes,
Right? Remember, Rach? It was
yeah,
like so late. But it was a good experience because you kind of build your confidence before you go prime time.
yes,
Because like, same as like any kind of show, yes, we call it show. Any kind of show, they start you like as a reporter, they start you in like wee morning, as like a street reporter. And then you go prime time and you go national. So we are now semi prime time. We're gonna get to prime time eventually.
yes,
Prime time slot once the kids are bigger.
yes.
Yes, they saved us from insanity. Honestly, it was so like COVID was so tough for me
Oh God,
as part of frontliners. You too, Rach.
I remember like
Gosh.
you sitting like that was some of our first conversations. As you I remember sharing how there wasn't enough PP. Was it PPE or PPA?
Yeah, wasn't enough protective personal protective equipment
Yes, that's what it was.
for the
PPE.
staff, and I have to make my face shield.
Yes,
I even made a video. I made my face shield using craft supplies for work.
yes, I remember. That was like, and that live. I mean, that video. The face, like, if you go back and look, you can just still
Yeah, if
see.
you go back and look, my face was like dread.
Yes,
It's the face of
it
dreadings,
haunts me a little bit because you could just see how.
right? Isn't it? You can see the stress of your face.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm in the industry. Yes, honey. Yes, thanks. That's so funny. Thank you, Auntie Catherine. So it was really, really tough. And I told you this, Rach, at one point, I really took garbage bags from my garage and tried to see because we're running out of gowns, patient, hospital gowns, not hospital gowns, for staff.
Yes.
It's like the
Yes.
plastic one that you
Yes.
use,
The reuse, like the disposable
the
stuff.
disposable one. So
Yeah.
we're running out of that. And I'm like, how do I make this work?
I
How the
remember
heck am
that.
I going to make this work?
That she
Because
was
we're running out.
processing
And then
that.
we
And
were like recycling our masks, you guys.
yes. I remember you processing some of that with me at night.
Gosh. Hey, Shelly, how are you? We're making Mother's Day cards. So if
Hello,
you
hello.
guys want to sell them, I would encourage you start now so that you're not like rushing and you have multiple designs. That'll be so much fun. And then you can add stitching, which makes it extra.
Yes.
Yellow is cute. So that was like, those were like
Not the
intense
good old
days.
days. Those were not
The
the good.
good old bad days of COVID. It was good and it was bad at the same time. I mean, so many changes because of COVID,
Yes.
but lots of people have jobs and they can be with their families because, you know, companies realize that they can go virtual. Like my best friend Arlene is able to work from home because of COVID.
Oh, she never went back?
She never went back and she used to work in San Francisco. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
yes.
So she
Imagine
worked.
so much time,
Yes.
money, resources that
What's
saved a lot of people by not working. COVID brought us PHA. Yes, honey.
yes,
Yes.
they did bring us PHA.
Money saving envelopes. I was looking at money saving envelopes. Um, that's a good one. I just bought some envelopes from Temu. because I want to set aside like some money for the retreat.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
a
gonna
good.
do it every week, like $20, and physically have them in those envelopes. And I'm gonna show it to you guys once I have it. I don't want to show it to you, and but we don't know the quality. So I'll tell you the quality because it's like eight something dollars, almost $9 for 50. But these plastic envelopes have, the closure has like a round thing to hold. So which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. But I will check the quality and I will be your guinea pig as always. I was already working from home, so because of the office in Vegas setting up for me, every still kept working down there. I started the budget saving challenge for this year. That's awesome. Deb, I'm glad you're still working from home. It's fun to work from home. You can wear jammies.
Oh gosh, and even like for a period of time I was teaching from home, going online.
Gosh, Rach, those were stressful
I was like
when you were
often
teaching.
that's when I only worked 1 day a week because the kids were so much younger. But I
Yeah.
remember spending like I was up till for this that 1 day. I was up until like 1, sometimes 1:30 in
Dang.
the at night to be prepped
Why?
for the day.
For the day?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I
late.
always like to be over prepared, but it was just like setting everything up for them. Just it was so different than how you do it when you're face to face.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And then
I
I always
was I was like willing to pay thousands of dollars for my somebody to teach my children.
and then I hosted an hour long class on Google, like a FaceTime type of thing. I don't know what it's called, but the Google Classroom Face Chat,
Google
whatever it's
Classroom,
called.
yes, I remember that.
And then it was an hour, but I timed it so that my kids were having their rest time while I was doing the meeting. And then as time went on, it got later. The kids were just so curious what's doing, and I'm trying to teach while my kids are like,
I know you were trying to teach while you kids are in classroom.
well, they're
Like
well,
how?
well, they're at home and they're like, you're trying to be a, yeah, maybe it was Google Meet, but it was just, yeah. And then teaching my own kids.
Oh, I
Easier
remember
to teach
sewing
other people's
masks
kids.
during COVID because you can't buy masks.
Yes.
And then people were jacking up the prices of sewing machines.
Yes. Everybody was
What the
buying
heck? And jacking up the prices of cording. Gosh.
everything went
Oh
up.
my God. I remember. I remember that very well. I even have a photo of me and Alexa going to a Safeway, which is like a regular local grocery store. And every time a person leaves the grocery, that's when somebody can come in.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
They were monitoring how many people were in the store. I don't think
Yes.
I ever encountered that.
Oh my gosh. And then I even have a photo of the entire shelf with no tissue paper. I have it in one of my
Oh,
scrapbooks.
do you?
Yeah, and I even have like a photo of us in the tent. You know how like hospitals have tents outside?
Yes.
Yes, we're always assigned outside the tent. Oh my God. Like any kind of flu-like symptoms, ambulances go to the tent and there's staff there to catch. And they don't go in not unless they have to be intubated.
Oh
My
gosh.
goodness, I remember
It's so
so
funny
very
because
well.
it's like almost 4 years, right? Because it was starting to like start heating up, so to speak. But
Mm-hmm,
it,
mm-hmm.
like around this time, and then it was like March 13th when the world shut down.
Yes, and it was Nico's birthday was March 18th, bro.
Oh, was it really?
Yes, he was like, I feel so bad for him because we already have invitations and we had plans. And then it was like, oh, poor baby, no birthday for you. That was the first, and then I got my COVID birthday because I was in April. And then everybody got a COVID birthday. We didn't expect that everybody will get a COVID birthday.
Right.
We thought
It
it
was
was
supposed to
just
just
like
be for a little
Nick.
bit.
Uh-huh. Angie, Angie said, Deb said she made a ton of masks as well. Um, Angie said she hated doing the one-way aisles.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Oh my gosh. Um, Angie said I felt I was in elementary school lining up in colored dots. Henrietta said I made to turn around. They did that because I didn't notice. I felt so bad for the kids who never got a graduation. That's Alexa. She never got a graduation. We did graduation in the car.
What?
All the cars, like there's no graduation.
Yeah.
Like every car would have the student, and then we would drive up to get the diploma, drive up to,
Oh God.
it was like a drive-through graduation. That's Alexa's elementary days. My goodness, I remember that. That's my child's elementary. And then Nick was like, oh, that was tough. COVID is tough. I think COVID is tough on everyone.
Agreed. Yeah.
Every single in the world.
Well, and the lasting impact it's kind of had on everyone too, right?
Oh yeah, that broke my heart too. Like the grandparents in the nursing home. Remember that, Rach?
Well, I couldn't see my grandma for like 3
Yeah,
years.
that was
Like
a
the
long
last
time. I remember you're talking about grandma
years
and
of
you
her life, we
the
weren't able to
packages.
see her, which I'm sure didn't help her mental health. Like I think it caused her to decline. I mean, she lived to 101, but she was a feisty woman that I just think being around us would have helped.
Absolutely. Oh my God, that hurt my heart too. Oh my gosh. The school by me did a police escort parade down our street so everyone could cheer them on. Oh, that didn't happen to Alexa. We just like did drive through to get your certificate and say hi to your teacher. And at that point, everybody missed everyone. And they were like so happy to see the teachers at least because none of the students saw each other. They're all in their cars with their
Right.
families.
Right.
That was tough. I remember you have to show your badge, your work hospital badge for you to go to Costco like
Oh,
early.
for
Remember
for
that?
for healthcare workers.
Yeah.
I remember wanting my husband to go to get some groceries because
Uh-huh.
like things would sell out so fast, like the Lysol wipes and the toilet paper.
Yep.
And he's like, I'm not going. No, no, no. I'm like, you're a healthcare worker. You can go and get what we need.
You should go so you can use your benefit. That's so funny. Yeah, it hurts your heart and then seeing like all the bodies. That didn't happen in California, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was New York, wasn't it?
That was New York and it was so bad. Then Italy. Italy was so bad too. What else were the countries that was hit so bad? I know Italy was hit very
Yeah,
badly.
remember that.
My goodness. I was watching there's this movie in 1989 and it was Rene Russo and Dustin Hoffman, I think, or something. Outbreak.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, it gave me chills.
Oh, I know what
It
movie.
gave me chills like holy moly.
I know which one you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it came from like that monkey.
Yeah.
And then there's another movie that's similar to that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are predicting the future.
That's what I remember thinking because I remember like hating that movie because it just gave me the chills. And then people were comparing COVID to that.
Yeah. I remember that time. Oh, that's cute.
gonna try this dye. I don't know if it's gonna work with foam. We'll see. Gosh.
I have an idea. You know how I love foam so much?
Yes.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Since I have time and I'm finished with my cards, and then you guys tell me if it's like you're crazy, and that's not gonna work. So foam, because we love stamping. We love stamping so much. I think foam is an amazing way to create stamps, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it before.
Oh, to make your own stamps? I've done that before.
You've done it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done it before. Oh my God. So how was it? Was it easy?
Well, I didn't make fancy. What when I made stamps, it was more like to compare with like, remember when paint, like stamping with acrylic paint was really in? Do you
I
remember that?
never got into it.
Oh, I did. I loved that. So they were just so expensive. We Are Memory ones or whatever it
Yeah.
was. Or My Mind's Eye or something. And so I started making my own. And
I want
it
to
was fun.
try. I've never tried it before.
It was fun. I used them quite a bit too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Let me see. Something like simple. And then you can customize it because you're cutting it yourself. It's not a big deal. I'm going to use like a simple. It's going to be so easy. Well, can you have your Cricut cut it? You can.
But I mean, you've been playing with that, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been playing with the Cricut cutting 2mm foam, and it's awesome. Oh, Dustin Hoffman, it's 1995.
But there's one with
Yes,
Matt Damon, though, right? Is that you mentioned that one
Matt
already?
Damon is a different movie. It's a newer movie. That's Gwyneth Paltrow,
Yes.
and that was with Bats and Pigs, which is more. What movie is that?
Wasn't
Matt,
it like
they,
Outbreak or something? Wasn't that what it
no,
was?
Outbreak is the Dustin Hoffman, Rene
Oh,
Russo one.
okay.
I did cut them with my Cricut. That's like I didn't think of using them as stamp. And I was like looking at the thing that I was looking at foam because recently I just bought like Jules got me the deep blade cutter for Valentine's Day and then the very strong matte grip. And I used the 2mm foam and it's awesome, but I never thought to use it as a stamp. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna try that tonight.
There.
Yes, there was one also that filmed a documentary. It was intense. I remember Ebola. Oh my God, I remember Ebola was like another one, and there SARS was another one. Oh my
I
gosh.
remember SARS. Like
I think the Cricut would do much a better job than me.
when I did it, there was no Cricut, and I used a stencil and I hand cut all of them.
You hand cut them all.
Yeah. And it's like it was funny because like you're crafting to make craft supplies and all the time that went into it, it was probably just cheaper to go and buy the
That's so funny.
but it was like the challenge of it, right? You see
Right,
something, oh, I can
exactly.
make that.
Always about what I can make with my stuff,
Yeah.
regardless of how much it is. I'm gonna do high. Can I use this to like because I want something. I'm not sure. Make an indent. Can you do that? I don't think you can. Let me see. I'm gonna write high. I'm gonna write H.
There. I think I'm going to put like a sentiment strip there of some kind.
I did 4 already. I'm on to the next one. Next adventure. Let us check. I mean, there's no harm in trying. All I wanted for my birthday was craft supplies. I have no room for them. Maybe you can get room. You can wish for room next time. I wish I had room for my more extra room for my craft supplies.
God. That's what I've been just trying to do is make space and get rid of stuff that I'm realistically not using. Because your crafty style changes over time.
Changes so very much.
Like I was looking at some of my older videos one day. I've just been like I just have been super tired and just really needing to rest. And so I was one day like sitting in front of the TV watching my old videos, which were probably around COVID time. Like I watched one of the ones of like embellishments that I sent to you, Christian, for the very first
I
our
remember.
first swap. And I remember thinking, wow, these are so good. These are my best, my best
Creations,
ever.
masterpieces.
And I was like looking at them. I'm like, what? Like it's just so funny how our style.
Look, it worked. It says hi.
Yeah, it did work.
Imagine if it was like a better color, like blue or something. So that would be awesome if that would be cricketed. I mean, the adventure is never ending when it comes to crafts. I tell you, this is such an amazing therapy. Crafting is so
Well, I
therapeutic.
realized how much I've missed it not doing it for the last like 8-9 days.
Crafting,
Yeah,
it's very therapeutic.
it is.
It is absolutely such a fun thing. I feel like it's such a gift, being able to craft. Me and Rachel will talk about it. Like, what about other people
That aren't
who are
craft.
non-crafters? What do they do to de-stress?
I know a lot of teachers that I work with, they drink a lot of wine.
Wine gives me a headache. I would rather have whiskey.
I'd rather
Wine
have
is
craft.
a lot of people do wine. So I'm on my 5th because I finished my assignment.
Well, I
All
ended
the
up
same.
finishing the 3 cards that I prepped. So
Extra. We're doing extra.
this isn't a sketch. This is just me messing around. Oh, look at all those.
Yeah.
There. This is a bit tricky to do with foam to get it to look.
What does it say? Oh, mother.
Yeah.
That's intricate, friend.
It's very intricate. Does it look too wonky?
No, it's good. It's great. Been 3 weeks for me. It's been 3 weeks for her.
Oh, wow.
Auntie Catherine said, I know, I thought I was at my peak when I was creating for the Mass Love Girl Power. And now I look back on my layouts, I'm like, I wish I waited until I gained the skill I have now. We can always craft more. Let's craft some more. Let's craft one more project. Let's just do it. Use your paper. Look how pretty is Bloom Street. I just love Bloom Street. Bloom Street is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know what I'm going to do with all these Mother's Day cards.
You're going to sell them, friend. Remember.
Well, that's the hope. I didn't try and sell Valentine's Day cards this year.
Same.
I'm going to a nice sentiment strip would look good right here.
Oh my gosh. I was looking. I have some new stamps from AliExpress.
Uh-huh.
And they're so cute. And then I found this scrap right here. This is from Doodlebug. Obviously, I love Doodlebug. And look at the back. Ta-da! Sentiment strips. created for me already.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. I thought that this would be absolutely fabulous because it's 1/2 inch increments. Easter colors. So let me show you some of them. This is what I was wanting to do because I wanted to. I think it got here Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I'm working. And I didn't have the energy when I got home. Look how cute. That'd be awesome to have like a lot of this. Start somewhere. You are enough. Shine brightly. Like in any kind of project. It could be like a 3D project and you're putting it there. Be fearless. Make today amazing. Live your story. Limited edition. So beautiful. Focus on the good. I mean,
Excuse me.
I think the one-liners would be better. Just one life. Be authentic. Stop overthinking. I love the give yourself permission. That's gorgeous. Let's use our whole vault paper. We can do this. Eve, let's go. You know what I'm using for my hoard vault? Fairy Garden.
Oh, that's something I should pull from my hoard vault too.
Oh my gosh. I did take the plunge in touching my Fairy Garden collection, and I only have the last one in my vault. And so I had security come over. I had security come over so I can open the vault. Look,
Aw, those butterflies are cute.
those butterflies are the perfect size. Oh my goodness.
That would look good on a card.
Yes, and a free gift on a card. Would
Yeah.
that be so sweet? So pretty. Look, it would work here. A beautiful spring day. So pretty. Oh, it's a beautiful spring day. That's so pretty with this paper, actually. Look at that. And in the flowers. That's a card in itself. Fairy Garden. Not Fairy Garden. Oh my God. So cute. So cute. I made another one right here. And again, security was involved with like arranging all the things that was removed in the hoard vault. And then that's awesome. I'm really, really excited to stamp these. I feel like it's a major inspiration. You know? Do you guys have stamps? My favorite of all stamps are the sentiment stamps like these. They're just
Sometimes I go through
beautiful.
phases that I don't use them though.
Oh, same. It's so pretty. I love making memories with you. That's cute. You are awesome, true story. Oh, but I do want to try this. This is from AliExpress. Fairy Garden. Eve, you can do it. Fairy Garden is calling you. When you sleep tonight, they'll be like, Eve,
My
use
daughter,
us.
I made a banner with her name on it because remember I did like a fairy garden theme birthday party for her.
Yeah.
I still have the banner still hangs in her bedroom, but I always look at it because I made the little fairies for the banner on either side.
Yes, I remember.
And I'm like, oh, this is such a nice collection.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna stamp shine brightly. I feel I think you know what? Let's cut the fairies. Let's cut the fairies from Fairy Garden. I don't think do I have it? Did I buy that SVG?
Well,
Do you remember?
I have no idea. I'm sure
Look
you.
how pretty it is.
That's
It
when
looks
was that when
so professional just by stamping it on. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, Eve, you have to touch it. Give yourself permission. Let Eve use her beautiful fairy garden stash. You're going to be so inspired, like your crafty mojo will be awesome. the hook. Off the hook. I tell you, it's just such an awesome feeling to give yourself permission. If you cannot give yourself permission, Eve, I give you permission. Rach, can you give her permission?
Yes, I can give her permission.
Everybody give Eve permission to use her hoarded fairy garden. Please type it down. Eve, we give you permission. You can use it. You're going to have so much fun. Hello there is cute as well.
There we go. Well, it is 10:29.
Ooh.
Did you get your cards finished?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Four.
It's amazing what you can do when you sit down. So, like, we did the assembly, some of the prep work out 20 minutes before the live started. And we're able to get, I was able to do 4 cards.
You have permission, Eve. She's like, oh no, no, don't give me permission. I don't need it. Well, if you want to use it, friend, use it. You bought it for yourself and you give it to yourself as a gift.
And you can use some sketches.
Yes. Use your dies that you've been waiting to use.
Yes.
Or your
dies.
favorite SVGs.
Yes.
You're going to be so inspired.
Yes.
It's the best.
Yes.
Auntie Catherine gives you permission.
Good.
Deb.
Good. Break it out. No more.
Break it out, friend. Make sure when you open the package, you slowly touch the paper.
Yes.
Smell the paper.
Smell the paper. It's so funny. I think I talked
Yes.
about this the last
Appreciate it first. Give yourself that pause. Give yourself that moment to just slow down.
Yes, and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Look at it while it's still pristine.
Yes.
That's my favorite part. Is just looking at it in its pristine form. Man, can I just say something? This is what I'm looking at in its pristine form. I'm looking at it. Oh yes, Eve. We expect a video of your pristine form, and then the next part of the video would be like, here's what I created. I'm so inspired. My mojo is back. Look at this.
Oh, no
Oh my God, I'm
pressure.
so excited.
No pressure.
No pressure. Yeah, you don't have to. Just enjoy it for us. All you need to do is have fun and give yourself permission to enjoy, to use it. Dude, Fairy Garden is still available.
Is it?
You know what I mean? Like you can refill your hoard ball. It's not like, what is that spring collection from Doodlebug? Simply Spring. It's not like Simply Spring where it's unavailable anywhere. Fairy Garden is still available, my friend. So you're good. Scrapbook it, use it, have fun. So here's what we have.
So we each use the same card sketch tonight. And it's just amazing. You can see how different the card looks based on the embellishments and the paper choices that were used to make the card and the embellishments and everything. So this came together quite quickly for both of us. We started prepping it 20 minutes before the live, and then took the live to make. I had the 3 cards plus this extra bonus one. And what I love is all these cards were used with scraps that I had left over from some of the other projects I've been working with. You use your stash well. Like this sketch really worked well because I think you're cutting 4 by 5 1/4. So on one,
it's
12
like
by 12
pieces.
You're getting 3, and then these pieces are just scraps, and it's a great way to stretch your stash. That could be a new hashtag.
Stretch. Hashtag PHA 2024. Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing 2024 now.
No, I can't either.
Stretch your stash.
And that's a fun way to really make every piece and scrap work when you're playing with a paper collection as cute as Miss Kate. I mean, sorry, as Doodlebug Fairy Garden.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So
This is
yeah,
the year to use your stash.
it is the year to use your stash for sure.
Touch it. Use your, and then put some music on. You know, I love putting Megan Trainor when I am in the mood to be happy. You know that song, Me Too by Megan Trainor? Do you know that song, Rach? Like, if I was you, I wanna be me too. I wanna be me
I don't
too.
know.
Aw, so much fun.
I'll have to listen to it after.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so much fun. Like, I'm walking like with my entourage behind me. I love these sketches. Thank you so much, Rachel, for inspiring us to use these,
It's a
our
great way
stash,
to
to
get your
stretch
mojo
our stash.
because I'm ready
Love
to
it.
craft again, like not just cards, but something else. Because I was
It
kind of
fires up your mojo.
yeah.
So quick.
I needed some mojo happening.
Boosting.
Yes,
Mojo boosting activities.
Yes. So yeah. So thank you everybody for joining us for Late Night Crafts and Laughs with
Christian
and Rachel. It was so fun to be back. Spread the word that there's nothing happening between the two of us. It's just life and sickness and health and
virus.
viruses and just keeping on top of everything so we stay healthy and get better. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. And
Thanks, guys.
we look forward to seeing you again next week. Christian, are you going live on Friday?
I may go
Okay.
on live like later because
Okay.
Alexa has practice.
Okay.
So I may go live like 7:15, 7:30, same as
Great.
last week.
Okay. Sounds good. So it would be
Good
later than
evening.
it was.
Goodbye. Have an amazing day tomorrow.
Yes, you guys all take care. Night, night.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye, guys.